Okay, you can see I've got all of my stitches cast on here. It's kind of hard to get it all in the camera, but I had quite a bit of a tail left, which is okay. It's not that big of a deal. And I do have I have 100 stitches on here now. So you're going to, you can see it doesn't necessarily go all the way to my 32-inch needles, and that's okay. We are going to get started knitting, and then when we've got a couple rows on, we're going to start that pattern. So first of all, to knit, and we're going to do the Continental style of knitting, you're going to put your yarn from the ball, make sure it's the ball yarn that you are working with. It's going to go in your left hand, and I like to put it over my pinky and then over my pointer finger. That's how I like to carry my tension. You might find something different at some point, but that's for right now. This is a good way to start. So, and if you started with wooden needles, it'll be a lot easier to knit with. So what you're going to do is when you do a knit stitch, your yarn is always in the back. And since we're going back and forth along this project, we're going to just start with our stitches and everything like that in our left hand. You can go and watch the video for a circular project if you want to, like a circular scarf or whatever it is that you happen to be making. This is for a flat project. So we're going to start out and we're going to put the right needle up through that first stitch. And actually what I would like to say a couple more things about your holding your hand. What I do sometimes is I kind of isolate that stitch, so I push it up so it's kind of by itself, and I feel like when you hold your fingers closer to your work, you can become more efficient and more consistent as you're stitching. So, and if you're just starting out, it's a good thing to practice good technique right from the beginning so that you will get faster and faster and faster eventually. Like I said, your yarn is in the back for a knit stitch. You're going to take your right needle, you're going to go up through the stitch so that loop has both of the needles in there. And the professionals, for our first stitch here, we're just going to slip that stitch off of the left needle, and that'll make a really nice edge for when we come back and sew up our arm pieces. Oh, here's the dogs. Here they come. All right.